What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today we're going to showcase to you all the Air Jordan releases for July 2016. Now, before we jump into the details, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Now, I'm actually surprised I'm getting this done early. Usually I miss the first weekend because of so many releases and shootings, so I'm happy to get it done before the weekend because obviously July starts and first two releases are coming. But this is actually so far, this is a very, very slow month as far as the amount of releases. There's only, I believe, 5 scheduled so far, and yeah, but all the pairs that are releasing are really nice. So, in my opinion, at least. But anyways, we'll jump right into it. Gotta skip all this writing stuff. But first up for July, we have the alternate, aka Gym Red Air Jordan 12. Now it's kind of like a reverse theme, a what if scenario for the flu game release. And these are gonna drop July 2nd, 2016. Retail price will be $190. I do believe these will be hard to get. I know I said I didn't think there was a lot of hype on the UNC Wolf Gray release, but I also stated that if you wanted to get a pair, you're gonna get a pair. They wound up sitting, and they're still sitting, which is a bit surprising to me. But at the same time, it's good because everyone that wanted a pair obviously got a pair. So next up, we have another pair of Air Jordan 12s. This is known as the Hyper Jade. I actually really like this pair, but it's coming only in grade school sizes. Retail will be, I believe, let me see, 140. Yeah, they dropped July 2nd, 2016 as well. Same day as the alternate Gym Red. You can call them either or. This pair will sell out. I think this pair, in my opinion, is nicer than the Hyper Violet pair that dropped a few weeks back or a week back. I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago. That's all I know. So next up is my favorite. I don't care what anybody says. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of shit talked about me, and I don't really care. This is my favorite release of the month. It's the Air Jordan 14 Oxidized Green. Now, I fucking love this shoe. I don't cuss a lot, but this shoe, the Jordan 14 is my favorite model of all time. It runs kind of deep for me. It was my first Air Jordan shoe growing up. I wasn't allowed to wear Jordans because people were getting robbed and beat up for them, and my family didn't want me to fall victim to that, which I understand now, but at the time I was really upset. So most of my shoes either came from like Ross or Marshalls. Like you can get some decent stuff. Like I think I got the Nike Air Darwins for like $15 back then. But so this is the first time this pair is retroing. I believe they originally released in 1999. And they're coming back for the first time, which I'm super excited about. I just hope the material and the construction is nice. I do have the original pair of these. I actually have the full original set of Air Jordan 14s in dead stock condition. Pretty happy about that. It took me a long time to track down the last pair, which was an East Bay exclusive. Some of you guys may know, may not know, but it was basically like the UNC low, but it was a mid-top, and it was made for University of North Carolina. And apparently what I heard was they made too many pairs, so they dropped them on East Bay and was a limited run. Now, if anyone's interested in that, I might showcase those in a video because finding a pair now is just so difficult. It took me 2 years to find that pair. But anyways, back to this little rant. These are going to drop July 16th. Retail price will be $190. And that's the day after my birthday. My birthday is July 15th, so this is one way I'm celebrating my birthday. I got to get another OG pair, which I'll probably do an unboxing vid of. But another thing is, I forgot to say at the beginning that any of these release dates can be pushed forward, back, moved around. Jordan Brand's doing that placeholder thing, so you might see that happen at least with one of these releases. I'm quite positive will happen with. So next up is the Air Jordan 5 OG Black Metallic. Now, there's a ton of hype for this shoe. It's going to have the Nike Air branding on the back, which is the third time this pair has released with the Nike Air branding. It was the original in 1990. Then I believe it was either 99 or 2000. I get the years mixed up. But they retroed for the first time then, and now in 2016 they'll come back in the OG form. They've also released the Black Metallic pair without the Nike Air branding. I believe it was 2006 or 7, and then again in 2000. I want to say 2011, but it had the Jumpman on the back. So this pair is going to drop July 23rd. Retail will be $220. will be super. I wouldn't say super hard to get. Like there's a lot of hype for it, but I'm pretty sure Jordan Brand will produce a lot of pairs. Next up is the OVO Air Jordan 12 in white. Now, this is a placeholder date, which means, like I stated before, it could be pushed forward or back, but it's expected to drop July 30th. I honestly believe it's going to be pushed back. This isn't like a definite date, so I think they're going to drop in August, to be honest with you. And if they don't drop in August, then they're going to be probably pushed forward. It won't. I don't think the July 30th date will stand. But for now, that is the date for now. And there isn't a resale price, but I assume they're going to cost around 220, 250 in that area. Again, this will be another limited release, like very select Jordan Brand retailers will have them. Probably an OVO pop-up shop or some sort, and hopefully the sneakers app has them. But if you get lucky in order to purchase this shoe, I mean, man, go buy a lotto ticket or something that day because it's going to be crazy. All right, everybody. So that recaps all the releases so far for July 2016. Like always, there'll be links in the description pointing you to this pair and this page where it'll be updated so it will reflect whatever the current release date is, or if a new shoe gets added in. Now, I wanted to make note there is two different models. They don't have release dates, but they're going to come in July. There's the Jordan Trainer 1. It's a new CrossFit shoe. It's our CrossFit training shoe. It actually looks pretty nice. I might pick those up to try them out. There's also an Air Jordan 1 High that could release in July, or it might release in August. There is no release date for that model. It doesn't have Nike Air, so it's not a retro high, but it actually looks pretty cool. But if you guys are interested in seeing that, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll send you a link to Sneaker Files, or you could just visit the site, do a quick search, and it'll come up, save you a little bit of time. But probably gonna get a lot of heat for this. But yeah, the Air Jordan 14 is the most sought after pair for me that I want for the month. Like honestly, I would be happy with that if that's the only thing I get. And it's weird because there's actually like I want the Gym Red 12s, the alternate 12s, I want the OVOs, and I want the Air Jordan 5s with the Nike Air. But the 14s, that's what does it for me. I mean, to each his own, I guess. I know I'm going to get some heat, like I said. But, yeah, leave a comment below. Let us know what pairs you're going to pick up. I know most of you guys are going to try to go after the OVOs, the 5s, and the 12s. And I'm probably in a small group of others with the 14s, but that's okay. That's all right with me. So, again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.